Hi everyone. As we push through the last part of winter, I want to tell you a story about my own business experience that was completely unexpected. I'm Patty Kremser, your Illinois Operations Regional Manager, here to share with you a tip that will help you for years to come. Your team leaders, as well as our education directors, are always guiding you to work your sphere of influence. Most of the time it's done through mailings and phone calls, but I have another way that will be sure to pack a punch. When I started my real estate sales career, my kids were just 3 and 5 years old. They're in their late 20s now, so that was quite a while ago. Like most of you, my kids were into all sorts of sports, scouts, band, and activities that kept me on the move with them as their head cheerleader and chauffeur. I found myself always being one of those parents that would volunteer to help with the concession stand, snack preparation, scorekeeping, you name it. I would help somewhere. In doing so, I got to know many of the other parents and their kids. I started using this as a resource to build my sphere of influence. I realized I had easy access to these parents just by being present at whatever activity we were supporting at the time. I also would keep my business cards handy in order to pass them out whenever I had a chance. I found that stealth marketing helped as well. For example, handing out water bottles that were relabeled with our company logo and my contact information on it, or putting marketing stickers on the snack bags that I handed out, complete with a listing flyer, something newly listed on the market. Believe me, those parents would ask me about that house. This would be a subtle way of getting the point across to these people that I was in real estate and I had a business. I was always looking for opportunities to list and sell. Well, I found at that time I was able to pick up several clients through my efforts. But what I didn't realize back then was how it would affect me 20 years later. Within this last year, I sold 3 homes to the kids that were playing sports or were in Boy Scouts with my kids. They remembered that way back then I was the house lady and that my job was to sell homes. I was shocked when I got the first call from one of these kids who's now in his mid-20s and starting his own family. He called me and he said, "Hey Mrs. K, it's time for you to help me find a home." I was ready. So today's message is simple. Don't discount the value of your sphere of influence. The business will come now and 20 to 30 years from now. These kids are your future clients.